What's up? It's your boy Andre coming back at you with another video. This is going to be my movie review for The Incredibles 2 that I saw this weekend. I actually did record it Saturday, but I know with people not wanting to see spoilers, after it being so long, and I kind of did the right thing and waited. But I'm actually, I actually just gonna up reload and then just add a few things. So I just want to start off by saying it was an amazing movie. I would definitely recommend it, even if you weren't one of the people like me who waited 14 years for this movie to come out. It was a really good movie. It had a lot of real life aspects, like things to do with family and being a parent, and just like with the kids, like how kids are, and things like that. Like it was really cool. It kind of kept that family aspect that they had from the first one, and just really built upon it, in this one. And I would definitely say, if I had to pick or choose which was better, I would slightly go with this one. Um, that's because they added a lot more, like not a lot more, but with usually see sometimes sequels, sequels don't do as good as the first one, or they're good but they kind of slightly fall short. Like Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I feel like kind of fell a little short, even though it built upon the story. Deadpool 2, I mean, you can argue that Deadpool 2 was better, but you could also say it maybe fell just slightly short of its, the first one. But still, overall, they're still all great movies. I kind of, I'm like a real movie enthusiast, so I really figured out like who kind of the villain was. Um, at the towards, like, not the beginning, but once like the plot and stuff started picking up, and they introduced the main villain, and then there were just certain things that happened. I'm just like, you know what? The way these people are getting off is definitely one of them. And as it kind of went into spoilers, so I mean, I'm gonna put that in the title anyways. It come to find out like the sister was the villain, and it wasn't too hard for me to figure it out, but a lot of people who give or take, like they don't know maybe a super lot about movies. Like, you could kind of guess, but it kind of made it a little self-explanatory, like towards the end, as the movie was ending, like the last, like the climax, last 30 minutes. But basically, it does start off from when the first one ended. Because I saw a lot of people like, well, it's 14 years later, the kids didn't grow up or anything like that. It doesn't, because it starts off basically right from when the first one ended. It starts off with the boy that Violet like, and he's kind of telling the story, and then they switch to like what actually happened when they looked, and them going to switch into their suits, and then they're going after the villain. The villain kind of gets away, so I'm assuming maybe he can make an appearance if they decide to make a third one, which I think they will, especially because the money that's made, not just regardless of the money, but just the reception and the what they got back from, especially from us fans and from new people just going to see it. I definitely feel like they're gonna make a third one. I don't want them to rush it. I don't want it to be like one of those that come out like 2 years later type movie. Give it a 3-4 years. I mean, that's kind of a long wait, but I think with how movies are, especially superhero movies. I mean, now we have like the MC movies, but I'll get into that. That's a whole nother topic. I might actually make a video on it. But anyways, yeah, I would. The villain, they could definitely possibly bring back in the third one. I mean, that was his only appearance, and he got away. It still kind of the movie kind of takes the shape in like a short kind of time period. So I don't see him like them just throwing him away. Like, he definitely should come back. I actually did like the villain in this movie. It was kind of cool a little bit, just to have like it I like the villain because I kind of understood where they were coming from. It's kind of, think of the villain has the mindset, say, of like a Civil War type aspect, like in the Marvel comics, where or like the Sokovia Accords, like where, people, they she has this thought that superheroes, shouldn't exist or should be illegal, which will should stay illegal, and that, we shouldn't count on them to kind of help us. And in a way, I kind of understand that, but at the same time, it's like, if you have these people that exist, why not let them, help us? Because there will be times where there'll be dangerous people that'll come about, or to where we, as common people, quote unquote common people, can't really do anything. But yeah, I said that. I mean, it was a great movie. Like Jack really stole the movie a little bit. The babies kind of always steal the movie. He had started getting his powers, and when he first got his powers, like, they don't really show him. They just could show like the dad. He kind of keeps getting confused, like, why does this baby keep popping up on the TV? And you don't really pay attention to it. I mean, if you watch the trailers, you kind of know, but in the movie, you kind of like, oh, you kind of blow it off, and then you realize like his powers are coming in, and the dad falls asleep on the couch, and Jack goes up to the TV, and he's watching this TV show, and it's with a crook, and the crook is like pointing a gun, and this person got their hands up, and he looks out the window, and he sees a raccoon, and like he gives this raccoon like the meanest look, and it is hilarious. And basically, like, him and this raccoon fight, like he's punching this raccoon's punching him in the backyard, and then like his powers start manifesting, and like he gets caught, he like kicks the raccoon and gets caught on fire, and he throws like the one of the little things that you lay on the beach. I forgot what they're called. And he throws one at him, and then he vanishes. And then like the raccoon somehow got out, and the raccoon had the smarts to push the grill over, and the ashes from the grill, and it was hilarious, man. Like, just, I would love to see like that raccoon just come back like in the third one. It's like this villain for Jack, just to kind of make, like the movie like really funny and interesting, but I said, like, with the family, there's a scene, there's a sequence with Violet, and she goes to meet the boy. Like, he gets his memory erased, and like when she finally meet up with him, they're supposed to go on a date. He had forgot, and he don't remember her, and then it goes in. She gets mad, and she says how she hates superheroes and all this. And he's talking, and he kind of tells her like about how the guy erases memories, and then she's mad at him, and like he tries to make it up to her like a little later, and he takes her to, it was the diner where he worked. I forgot what it's called, but when he takes her there, she's like, "Why are we going there?" And she's all mad, and she drinks water, and he comes up, just so happen to be the waiter, and she spits it out, but it like comes through her nose, and she's sitting there like turned coughing, and it was, I mean, the movie just had a lot of funny moments. I don't want to give it like tell the whole movie or kind of give it away, but I just want to kind of give like a few examples. But like I said, I would definitely highly recommend this movie, especially if like you're a fan. If I had to rate this movie, I would definitely rate it 9.5. Definitely 9.5. Like I said, I can't. I would give it a 10, but I said like it's a few little things, like small things that they could have did differently, or like kind of just flipped around, or something like that. But definitely would give this movie a 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10, and like I said, I would highly recommend it. So that is my review for The Incredibles 2. Hope you liked it. And if anyone who watches this, if you've seen the movie, or if you're going to see it, let me know if you've seen it. Like, comment down below like your favorite scene from the movie. or quote, or something like that. And yeah, see you guys in my next video.